This week we are going to go over a intermediate pattern. So if you are just a beginner dancer, you might want to avoid trying this on the dance floor this weekend. So, but yes, something to strive for to get it down later on. But again, it's intermediate, so forewarning going into it. So I hope you like it, and let's get to it. Okay guys, so as usual, we're going to show you how the pattern works without an actual dance style behind it, and then we're going to get into the details of each, how they apply to each dance.
Okay, so right to right, switch hands around her neck, indicate the turn, and the same way you stop, turn her in the closed position, and release to the other side. Well, actually, that's the same side.
Yeah.
How much I turn my body to 90 degrees to the right, get the frame, closed position, and release the same side.
We didn't welcome.
We will.
Oh.
Okay, do's and don'ts. This is definitely the most advanced patterns and the combination of what we did so far. This is our sixth one. I promise I'm not going to count this anymore because we got a lot of viewers. So thank you so much for your support. Keep doing it, and here is the do's and don'ts. Right to right. No, I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't know if she's going to do the right way. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So right to right, and she's going to input whatever she has to tell about this. But let me just show you right away this way actually. So definitely need a right preparation and have to be close enough to your partner. As you see her elbow point to me, that would be the best if your ladies are flexible enough, but we still have to be careful not to hit your partner. Okay, and then when you turn out, then gentlemen, you definitely have to move towards to your partner. Elbows still the same for the ladies, and it's a mutual 50-50 connection. As much as he's working to hold my hand, I'm working to keep my hand in her palm as well. If the turn and the rotation is indicated a little bit more, her right side is open, that's fine, but I'm totally aware of her weight when she's on her right. And now, this is not because I'm really strong, but because I'm just weight shifting. That's indicate again the second part of the turn when I have to turn her into the frame. And this is a pivot. I don't know how much you're familiar with that, but again, this is really advanced, and maybe one lesson we can talk about the pivot action as well. You turn to the frame and release the other side. Again, the same side.
So ladies, the things that you need to make sure about is once he goes and drapes your head, you want to make sure to not let this elbow go out. You just want to continue facing him until he actually tells you to spin or whatever else comes out of that. Keep in mind that, guys, you probably are going to do this and you might all of a sudden like completely space out. We just have to walk it off and just come that out. But that's why I say, ladies, don't assume that you're just going to go into a turn because, again, we're human and we forget. So, as you're doing this, he's going to rotate you around. You have to make sure you create that resistance, okay? So he's going to give you a resistance pulling towards him. You want to pull away from him, right? So we really create that nice anchor and you will be able to follow wherever he's telling you to go. Following through, we have this position right here. I like it to be right over his arm as much as possible. The elbow is pointing right to his ear, if that helps guide you. But some ladies open up. That's okay. Sometimes we do that because the leader does not create that stretch. So what I want you to do is, if he doesn't create that stretch, and you still feel like he's wanting you to do this little resistance, rocking action, then you can go ahead and let the elbow go because that's going to assist in the next thing, which is the pivot turn. So just another recap, as we're here, right, we create that resistance, we keep the elbow still right next to our ear, not outside, and then from
maybe
here.
this angle you can see right away since it's come to you. Yeah.
So as we're here, another angle is from here, we're going to bring the arm out to the side, not open up, and as we rotate, creating that resistance, keeping it there so he can roll us around, elbow to ear, and then he's going to create stretch. We create the stretch with resistance still there, good, and as he pulls us back, rocking action, we fall right into his hands because we have that resistance all the way through. All right, guys, so, okay, guys, so this is, that was the patterns with Westcoast, push, pull, and salsa. So you see kind of how a little bit more intermediate we're going towards for this week. Make sure, take your time, walk through it before you apply it to music. Make sure you got all the do's and the don'ts down, and then have fun with it. Go out there this weekend and have fun with it for you intermediate folks. For the beginner folks, maybe work out a little bit, here and there. So
we're still looking for support, so if you don't like us, do it now, okay?
Like
and
us now.
subscribe as well. And yeah, give me feedback because we don't know how you learn this exactly. And we have feedback through lessons, but I don't know what you think. So please let us know and see you next week again. Bye.